questions. So, the first question was to talk about, like, just go around the tools that may be deployed by students to become successful researchers. So, like I said during my talk, there are some 21st century skills, efficiency with some data analysis tools, that new tools, R programming, Python languages that you need to deploy. You need to just have efficiency in using, Microsoft Office tools and all those kind of things. It will help. You need to be, as a researcher, you must be proficient with search engines. You should be able to look for information that you need, to be able to address research questions in your studies. That will also help you to prevent, plagiarism and those other kind of things. Importantly, all round well-being, like I said, you must be okay. If you're not feeling okay, you can't, in the first place, do anything. You won't be useful to yourself, not to talk of building any career. The goal setting, I couldn't, get too much into it. You have to set those SMART goals. They have to be specific, they must be measurable, they must be attainable, they must be relevant to that career that you're looking at, and they will be time-based. So you set those goals in terms of your academics, your networking goals, and your career goals. Now, to the second question about how well students can make a career in research. One thing that I find very indispensable is creativity. It is very important. Some fields are, definitely more lucrative than others, and then some would require you to actually have a very serious dose of creativity for you to make it, especially in those less lucrative fields, especially if that field is your passion and you want to stay with it. You have to find the balance between your passion and that your career choice. There's also the part of the entrepreneurial mindset. You don't just want to do research that will sit on the shelf. So it's very good to to do research that you could patent and all those kind of things. That way you could get some gratification from the research. There's nothing wrong with doing the research, getting the Nobel Prize from it. Then you also require that depth and breadth in the subject matter of your research. So there have to be the knowledge domain must be very very solid for you to make it in a research career. Now, those will be my responses to the questions.